Hello, we're with Alessandra here after the show. How are you doing, Alessandra?
I'm good. I feel energized.
That's great. So tell us, as you're going into hypnosis, how do you feel?
Well, I don't know if any of you have ever read the Harry Potter books, but I guess the best way to describe it is the Imperious Curse, I guess. It's one of those just you're extremely relaxed, and even though you feel like you could resist, you don't want to. My brain was in control, but the rest of me is just like, oh, just let it happen.
That's great. That's great. So as you are under hypnosis, right? Is there any feeling that goes through your mind, or is there any thoughts that goes through your mind?
I guess it's just one of those, I feel like I'm in control. It's not necessarily any in particular thoughts, more of a just relax, just let it happen, just go to sleep. Why not? You're tired anyway. Yeah. Wow.
So as each time, do you remember me putting back into hypnosis a few times over and over?
I kind of vaguely remember it. When you wake up from a nap, it's not like you necessarily remember every detail of the dream, but it's all just vague. Like I kind of know what happened, but...
So as you go back into hypnosis, how do you feel?
Just more relaxed each time.
Do you feel each time you feel more relaxed?
Yeah, like you're getting deeper and deeper into a sleep. Yeah.
That's great. And you remember when I asked you to forget a certain things, right?
Yes.
And could you walk us through that experience?
It's sort of, there's a disconnect between my brain and my mouth, almost.
Okay.
It's, I totally know what my name is, but I don't feel like saying it. But for whatever reason, it's just not quite coming.
Did you try to say it?
I did try, and even though my brain's going, your name is Alessandra, just say it. My mouth's like, nah, you don't want to say this. You don't care. It doesn't matter. Just ignore it. You don't know your name.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah. What about when I ask you, where do you go to school and stuff like that? Do you feel that there's more of an incentive to say that or less incentive to say that because it's less important as your name, right? So do you feel that there's less need to push through that or say?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's less because Berkeley's totally a part of who I am now.
Right, and I was testing you because it's been talking about that for the last half hour, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of, alright, you totally know where it is, you can picture it, it's right across the river, but it's, how can you forget your name? That's with you for your life. So it does seem a little bit less important to forget where you go to school than your own name.
Did you feel it at the time, or do you feel it like right now?
I guess just in general.
Okay.
Just, your name kind of matters more, but when you're trying to remember, it's, why don't you remember this? You were just saying this.
That's great. Compared to the last time you got hypnotized, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this time is a little bit shorter, and there's more pressure of the camera and things like that.
Definitely.
But, keeping that aside, how do you feel different?
I guess with the last time I was hypnotized, it was for at least an hour with 30 minutes of, just relaxing.
Oh, okay. So that took him half an hour.
Yeah, so it was less...
it only took us like less than a minute to do the hypnosis.
I respond well to it for whatever reason.
Right.
So
tell us, what is the difference? Like, how do you feel differently? Or
the biggest difference was I remember less of last time, simply because there was so much to it, and I was in such a deep sleep that I really had to be told by my roommate some of the things that happened, even though it was a vague memory. But this time it's I feel a little bit more awake than I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to take a nap after last time.
Do you want to take a nap after that?
No, I do not.
Yeah. Well, this is good because the way we do it makes you feel better afterwards.
Yeah, it does.
It's like you don't even need coffee.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go walk
back
to the
go to the run.
Take a bus,
Yeah, you're like anti-Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah. Don't need that.
Yeah, you don't need that. All right, well, thanks for coming, Alessandra.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, and hopefully you can come back in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And we can do more.
Okay, great.
www.hypnotherapy.org www.hypnotherapy.org www.hypnotherapy.org. That's www.hypnotherapy.org.